Yo, Big Kish back up in here. We got a TikTok collage for y'all, man. Listen, you are not, I repeat, you are not gonna want to click off this video. There's some information that we wasn't privy to. Now check this out. Before we get into it, y'all make sure y'all pick y'all up a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description for purchase, and I appreciate y'all support. This is a must-have, y'all. There's a lot of young fathers out here that do not have any guidance whatsoever. Pick this book up for them. I'm telling you, this is a guide throughout your life to help you. You know what I'm saying? It's not only for dads either. But look, man, this collage right here is something very special. Watch this, y'all. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
AJ.
Hold on, let me get y'all the context. Hold on. Orlando Brown makes a shocking accusation, claims Ray J was involved with Whitney Houston's passing, stating he sold her laced drugs. We talked about it before, y'all. Check this out.
Poor Ray J. The bag of fentanyl, bro. Come on, blood.
Dang. R.I.P. Whitney Houston, man. Y'all seen the footage with him walking. Y'all seen it. Look it up.
Come on, blood. And shout out to all my honeys while I'm out here doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything happen to me, you know, all my honeys, you know who you are. Shout out to all my honeys, though. You know what I'm saying? It may be like 3 or 4 of them, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 2 or 1, I don't know. Maybe a million of you. But shout out to all my honeys, because, yeah, man. That gave my mama the bag with the fentanyl. Then opened up the door and let them put her in a tub. Then ran away like he was supposed to be the next Orlando Brown. Ray J, that's how you get down.
Told y'all, man. Everybody like to write Orlando Brown off like he's some crazy psycho guy. Listen, even though he do what he do on the side, what he be coming out with? He be coming out with some truth, y'all. I'm telling you, he be coming out with some truth. Next story, let's get into it. Yo, Drake really thinking that he trolling Kendrick Lamar. He just sat up there and liked, let me just read this. Drake likes a photo on Instagram about Kendrick Lamar and SZA apparently lowering their prices for their upcoming Toronto show. Kendrick and SZA are set to play 2 back-to-back night in Toronto's Rogers Center. So what they did was lower the price. Y'all see the little graph right here, like they stock is plummeting. Listen, man, I heard somebody say, look, if he done sold out, how many shows was it? I say is over 8. He done sold out over 8 already. Probably over 10. Over 10, grossing over $9 million. You can afford to lower some ticket prices. You can afford to not have a sold out event. You up here trying to troll, but then this look bad on you because of you antagonizing people. Why you got this lawsuit of people talking about you? It don't make sense, bruh. You still on Instagram. I don't even see how your lawyer ain't tell you, look, bruh, delete your Instagram. Like you about to get everybody in trouble. You about to get everybody knocked off. You know what I'm saying? But this is the picture, y'all. Not this goofball. Hold on. look, this is it right here. Prices for Kendrick Lamar and SZA's tour in Toronto has significantly dropped. And look who it is right here. He's liking the joint. He's so happy. But y'all remember, he stopped Schoolboy Q's show last year. And he stopped Sir show, right? He's not going to be able to stop Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Those events that Sir and Schoolboy Q was at, I think Drake partially owned them. He was in like a business partner with those people who own it or whatever, and he was able to pull those strings. But the stadium that Kendrick Lamar and SZA gonna be at, the people who own that stadium, they don't like Drake. They don't like him. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know who's champagne pissy thinking he making mad or whatever, but it's not gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work. You liking this and like stop. You still with your little trolling. Yeah. He's just gonna keep exposing himself. You know what I'm saying? Next story, man. We gotta talk about this, man. This is something real serious. Can be very detrimental to hip hop. I know it's gonna do what it do anyway. You know what I'm saying? But we don't need our people helping further this agenda. We don't need our people down with this nonsense. We got OG, guru, producer, speaking to Timberland. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Check this out. Great conversation. Legendary engineer, young guru debates with Timberland about the future of AI. Timbo launched a new AI artist and company. This is something that Guru had quoted, but we about to just get into it. Check this out, y'all.
Saying, okay, we've listened to this thing for 3 or 4 months on radio. You remember that point where everybody was copying you?
They still do, man.
Everybody, right? We got tired of it, and Tim moved on. So after we get out of that phase, we get to a Justin Timberlake phase. Okay, now y'all copying the Justin Timberlake phase. And then we could go on and on. But what we're trying to do is make sure that the human emotion is still in it. To make sure that we still get to represent who we are from learning and being older. Like a Jay-Z at whatever, 28 years old or 27 on a Reasonable Doubt is different than a Jay-Z on a 444. But if I would have left it up to AI and y'all only had Reasonable Doubt, you would have never got to 444.
Ooh, he cooking. What he's saying is AI is not able to evolve on its own. It needs us. Y'all remember Rob Markman was alluding to the same thing yesterday. He was like, look, AI can't do nothing without, we already set the blueprint. AI is just copying everything that we do. Just because it can, take some of the work off you, it's allowing talentless people to have talent. This is why they coming out with it. Who's the salt of the earth? Who's the people on earth with all the flavor? Right. And there's some people who ain't got no flavor. They just got the bag. You know what I'm saying? Now they're trying to do away with the people who got flavor, and this is why they're coming out with their AI. This is why they're coming out with their robots. I'm telling you, they're going to have an NFL league. They're going to have a NBA league. They're going to have a tennis league. They're going to have all that stuff with AI, robots, and all of that. Y'all see them robots out there doing jumping jacks and all of that? Yeah, they trying to do away with us, man. They can't. They can't do away with us, man. We the salt of the earth. Check it out.
That's the point.
I think we're leaving out the taste factor.
Exactly.
And also,
I mean, to be honest with you, man, it's like I think regardless of what I was trying to make, it was my taste of what I was hearing in my head.
Did you see that in my post? I said, bro, you leaving out your impeccable taste. Your taste
you gotta understand, I did that shit with spoons. Cause my mom couldn't afford a keyboard. I couldn't afford stuff, but it was my taste. So no matter what I'd use, I was gonna get the best because it was in me. That's what God gave me.
Tool is.
No matter what the tool is, I know how to play.
But hold on though. Hold on. So
Okay, if that's the case, why are you using AI and helping these people push their agenda, bro? I think it's because Timberland is already rich. He already got the bag. So he like hell with everybody else. You got to think, man, when you at a certain level, you got money and all of that, man, you still got people. You can't rise above your people, man. You still got people that ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't get there yet. So it's like, dang, bro, you got people who know how to play the piano, people who going to school for music and all of that stuff. You just helping this joint, man.
So if you still got to know how to use the tool, the training of using the tool is still part of what makes you make what you make, even the restriction of the tool. So if I could take all of jazz and I could program this thing to say, yo, here's the history of jazz music. Someone who's never touched an instrument ever in their life could go, you know what? Give me a song that's 25% Coltrane, 10% Monk, 10% this person, 10%, and put. It's like you never had the training to understand. And I'm saying jazz because that's like one of the hardest things to play. Jazz players don't play for the audience. They play for themselves. They play to show off to other jazz players.
Yeah.
To show that you can play on that level. That's a real deep thing. Mm-hmm. So to even stand on the stage at Minton's, right? And be like, yo, we taking this away from what regular jazz is and we're going to create this new thing. You had to already have the old thing to say that we moving away from that to get to this new thing. That's what make Coltrane. So if anybody can do Coltrane, it's like when kids come up to me and be like, yo, I could play Coltrane's song better than Coltrane. I'd be like, why would I want to do it? I already heard Coltrane. That's his expression, so, not yours.
Guru, let me ask you a question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you can fire a pistol don't make you a sniper, though. You know what I'm saying? Just because you know how to access a tool don't make you a sniper. And I think,
but what I'm trying to tell you is that we now have drones that could fire as good as the best snipers in the world. So you're taking away the thing of studying to be a sniper.
Right, no doubt.
But you're missing the point.
But at the end of the day,
okay, but like, does it take?
You always gonna have those people that they're not gonna represent the people. They ain't gonna understand what the people say. Long as that bag is being displayed, long as them people is giving that bag, they ain't gonna care what the people going through. They don't get it, man.
You said take it away to be a sniper, but guess what? A real sniper gonna know how to work that drone sniper because he is a sniper.
Yeah, and Tim, this is where I go back to saying that you already have. Yes, of course. If I have my choice of people who gonna work the drone, I want a sniper. But
they modeled the sniper, the drone after the best sniper.
Yeah,
the best sniper gave him that information to be.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. You think it's just a computer? You think they just typed that in?
No. What I'm telling you is that the best drone was made off of a program, whereas the best sniper know how to duck. He know what the weather look like. The drone don't know that. He know how to breathe. He know what the situation is. He know how to move. All of that. And you giving that information to somebody who ain't a sniper, who don't know how to work. All you doing is you saying, yo, it's people literally right now in war, it's kids playing video games. They doing like this, killing people.
The video games, they got more knowledge of being a sniper than a sniper now.
I hear that gets to the point. That gets to the point of where we at because the AI is so much faster than us. You got to understand what AI really is. You got to understand that you could put the whole of human history into a computer, and somebody can have in the drone. You have the whole of war.
That's true. Hold up, what you about to say?
What I'm trying to say is, if the nature of warfare has changed, why are we still looking at what should be? And you know what I mean? And instead of talking about what we can do about it, right? Because it's like these things are out here, and we might let.
Because of the fact that chess is a strategy. I said this before, and people got on me. Chess is a strategy game. It's not a life game. In life, you have to always remember that emotion, the change of the weather, anything can affect what you're doing in war. That's why. So if you program it for all these situations situations, and that situation has never happened before, it don't know how to deal with it. Period. Of saying.
So what he's saying, it's going to take time for AI to actually be exactly like us. And what he's saying is, ain't no need for us to help it. It ain't going to benefit us at the end. AI is to our detriment. AI is not going to benefit us at the end. You know what I'm saying? They at the end, they trying to do away with humans, man. It is what it is. We can't help speed it up, you know? But yeah, next story, y'all. Check this out. This Jalopy Bungus, y'all. Kendrick Lamar and SZA will be in Toronto soon. Full video below, but this is a snippet. Check it out.
We are 4 days away from Kendrick Lamar and SZA being in Toronto, bro. And I know Kendrick about to be on bullshit because he announced the first date on Thursday the 12th. He drops the next date on Friday the 13th, separately. You can't tell me he wasn't sending a direct message to Drake, bro. And y'all gotta remember, bro, Schoolboy Q was trying to perform in Toronto last year, and he couldn't get on there because of Drake, bro. You gotta remember that. And on top of that, we just got the story not that long ago, I think it was like 3 days ago, that Sir was in Toronto and he told the fans, the reason why my show was canceled last year here in Toronto was because of Drake. If y'all think Kendrick Lamar about to go to this show and do 2 nights in a stadium that Drake has never done, he's never been able to do, right? And not be on bullshit, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. All the shit Drake been doing, y'all are tripping. Now, there's no telling the lengths Drake is willing to go. I wouldn't be surprised if he's willing to stage some shit to take away the attention and energy from Kendrick Lamar's show, or to put him in a position where he's hurt in the lawsuit. There's no telling what he could do. But I did drop a video on YouTube talking about what I think Drake is gonna do. Click the link in my bio to check it out.
Uh-oh. Y'all know how Jalopy get down. He's going to cook. He going to cook. But yeah, bro, hey, look. Kendrick might got something up under his sleeve. He might got something under his sleeve. I tell Arbery to chill, bro. If you in court, but you all out here trying to do stuff to try to take away the attention from the tour. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Next, man, y'all president just almost slipped, man. Going up the steps, bro. That's y'all president right there. Yeah. Almost slipped. Donald Trump almost slipped walking up the steps, y'all. It says President Donald Trump just pulled a Joe Biden classic. He tripped up the steps of an Air Force One on the way to Camp David Sunday. Yeah, I think is that staged? Because it looked like he was going for the step. He was going for the step and didn't go for it. Y'all think it was staged? Let me know what y'all think. Or is he getting old? Are we finished? Are we done? Y'all let me know what y'all think about the collage, man. That's it. My allergies about to start acting up. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. About the lineup, man. Orlando Brown breaking news. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.